Hey crafty friends, it's Diane with Bean Street Paper, and today I'm going to show you a super quick little project that you can do if you need a quick gift or just a little something to give somebody. You can use scraps to make this, so that makes it even better. And there are little pockets that you can put candy or tea in. They make cute little package tie-ons, like this one that I made for Christmas would be cute to tie on a package. So yeah, they can be made for any holiday. This is just a thank you. There's a Christmas one. Of course I did 2 Halloween ones because it's almost Halloween. I thought when I bought this candy, I thought it was going to be like the size of a Ghirardelli candy, which would fit in here, but as you can clearly see, it's not. But you get the idea. You can put a candy in there. You can tuck a couple dollars in there. Here's a birthday one that I made. A fall one with some salted caramel tea. They just make super cute little treats, maybe to give to a coworker who's having a bad day, or like I said, anybody really, just bring a smile to their face. Probably any kind of mini candy bars would fit in here. So that doesn't really matter. You could put like a mini Kit Kat in here or whatever. So without further ado, let's get started. You need some double-sided cardstock. Paper, really, but I would go towards a thicker, I mean, this is not incredibly thick. It's a piece of Stampin' Up! DSP, but I would lean towards something that's not like, you know, very thin. And then I have a scrap of cardstock here that coordinates. And I think I'm gonna make another happy birthday, I think. Or maybe just with a great big wish for happiness. I don't know, we'll do that when we get there. You're gonna take your cardstock. This is a great way to use up 6x6 pieces of paper, because you're gonna cut your cardstock at 3 1/8 by 6. So I already know this is 6. I'm just gonna cut it at 3 1/8. Now, I picked this cardstock because on one side it has a directional pattern, like this would have to be the top, but on the other side it could go either way. So what I'm gonna do is fold this pattern on the inside. I'm gonna fold this pattern to the inside so that when I fold it up like this, the upside down piece won't show. Okay. So you have your piece of cardstock, and it's 3 1/8 by 6, and then you're gonna take it and you're gonna score it at 2 1/4 and 2 1/2. Okay, so it just makes a little tiny like lip there for you to put your, see how it doesn't fold flat, it has just a little give for your tea bag or whatever. Okay, and then you don't have to really burnish this with the bone folder, just kind of fold it, and so you see it makes a little lip there. Then I'm gonna take my scissors and cut off, before I glue, I wanna cut off the corners. And I'm just gonna guesstimate. So I know that's where it's gonna fold. I'm gonna cut it off there. Then I'm gonna take my corner and hold it on this corner so that they're even. And cut along that. Okay. I'm gonna take my glue. I'm just gonna use wet glue. I would recommend wet glue and not ATG for this. And I'm just gonna, at the very tops of this paper on the sides, I'm going to put a little dab of glue and glue it to my top portion. And I'm gonna make sure my little piece is kind of at a 90-degree angle there. So I'm gonna set that right there, and I'm gonna set this block on top of it so that it dries. In the meantime, I'm gonna take my scrap of cardstock, and I really like, I like this paper punch. I think it is fancy, I don't know. And I'm just gonna punch out one shape. I can get another one out of that, so I'll save it. And I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do with a great big wish for happiness. Okay, because that could be anything. It could be, you know, new job, it could be happy birthday, it could be anything. And I'm just gonna ink that guy up and stamp him in the middle of this shape. Perfect. These are super quick and super, super cute gifts. Okay. This guy should probably be dry by now. So now I'm gonna take my sentiment, and I'm gonna use wet glue again, and just glue that down to the middle of, you can glue it here if you want, in which case you wouldn't put glue on that portion, you would just put it on the bottom portion. I kind of like it in the middle, so I'm gonna put it right there. Okay. I'm gonna take my hole punch and punch a hole right here in the middle. Okay. I want to make sure I press down this sentiment. Okay, and then I have, I'm just going to use some regular twine here, regular string. Tan colored. And I'm going to loop that through. I made a really long piece of string there, didn't I? I'll cut some of that off. All right, and then the last thing I'm gonna do is, you could add some rhinestones on here. You can really do whatever you want. I have some, these are from like Dollar General or something. They're cute little rose embellishments. I think that'd be cute. I'm gonna heat up my hot glue gun for this because I think it's gonna need a hot glue. I don't know if that wet glue is gonna do it. But as soon as that heats up and I glue that on, I've got another little pocket. And like I said, you could put anything in here. You could put candy, you could put money, you could put tea bags, you could put a book of stamps for people to mail letters, you could put so many different things in there. Maybe even a gift card for, like, you could do it in a coffee themed paper and then put like a Starbucks gift card in there. It'd be cute. So many uses. Let me see if my glue gun is hot. No, it's not. I should have heated it up before I started the video. But I don't want it to go too long, so you guys know I'm going to glue that right there. And there you have it. You can make these really quick for just little gifts, little trick-or-treat gifts maybe, or really anything. thanks for joining me, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and stay crafty, my friends. Have a good night.